Let's get started with the mail merge project. In Word, click on the Mailings tab, then select Start Mail Merge. I like to use project wizards because they serve as a guide in completing projects one step at a time, which assures us that we will complete our project successfully if we follow the wizard. So let's click on Step by Step Mail Merge Wizard. The wizard helping us with this project opens up a panel on the right hand side. There are 6 steps in Mail Merge. In step 1, we are asked to select the type of document we are working on. In this case, it is a letter, so we want to make sure the button for letters is clicked. Step 2 asks for the starting document, whether it's the current document, a template, or we're starting from an existing document. I have created the letter beforehand, so it is appropriate in this case to start from an existing document. The wizard now asks to open the existing letter, so we'll find it and then click on Open. You'll notice the box that appears in the panel. It contains documents that I have opened and used for mail merge purposes before, but I'm going to select More Files and find my letter in my documents. In step 3, we select our recipients. My project is a letter inviting friends to an anniversary gathering, and I have created a database of our friends' addresses who will be the recipients of our letter. So in this case, we want to make sure that the option to use an existing list is clicked. We need to browse for our list since it already exists. So we'll click on Browse and let's search for it. It is always good practice to always save all your files in a particular folder for easy access, which is what I've done. The table that appears shows a spreadsheet. I've saved all my addresses in sheet 1, so we'll open it. You'll notice a box appears containing the mail merge recipients. If there was an address we did not want to include in the mail merge, we could simply uncheck it from this list. So since this list is in order, click OK. Step 4 asks us to write our letter. And here we want to personalize the letter to each of our friends. And so we are personalizing the greeting line, which if you'll notice in our letter, it is missing. If you hover over the letter and click just above the first paragraph. Now in the wizard, select Greeting Line. The box that opens shows a sample of how our greeting line will appear. Well, this is not how I want the greeting line to appear. I do not want our friends' last names to be included in the greeting line, so I'm going to make an adjustment. In this sample window of a greeting line, find Match Fields here at the bottom. Click on Match Fields and it opens up a list of fields. And if you'll notice, some of them say not matched. Those that say not matched will not appear on the list, providing that they are not something that you're asking for. I'm going to look for last name, and as you'll see, it does include the field. So I'm going to open up the window, click on not matched. I'm not worried about address, city, or state because I'm not including an address block in my letter. This is a very informal letter to my friends. So I do not want an address block to be showing in my letter. I'm going to press OK. If you'll notice, in the preview, now the greeting line reads how I want it. Simply Dear and the first name of our friend. So we're going to click OK. And this creates the correct format of the greeting line, which I prefer in this mail merge project. Going on to the next step. In step 5, we preview our letter. At the top of the wizard, just below Preview Your Letters, click on the back and forward letters to preview all the letters. In this case, there are 10. Each letter has been personalized to each of our friends in the recipients list. I've created 10 addresses in my recipients list, and so each one is getting a letter personalized to their first name. Step 6 saves our letter, enables it to be printed and as well saved. At any time, we can resort to using the ribbon in Word to create a mail merge project. The wizard is simply a practical tool to use and it is my preference.